Good morning, YouTube. It's me, George Page, coming to you live on YouTube. Now, yesterday I was just doing a little surfing. I just caught this uh, on Facebook, and I want to congratulate a belated happy birthday to one Miss Hannah uh, La Amazona Block Gabriels. Now, Miss Gabriels is a professional female boxer, and she's very popular. She's most recently people might remember her from her fight with Clarissa Shields. Now, let me give a little brief synopsis of Miss Gabriels. She was born in Costa Rica in January the 14th of 1983. Now, her father was a boxer himself. He competed and qualified for Olympic contendership in the 1998 Russian Moscow Games. But because of some reason, her father was able to attend the games that year. Later on, Hannah got into boxing herself, where she made her debut in a fight in San Jose, Costa Rica, where she beat her opponent within 11 seconds of the first round. Later on, she fought for a vacant WBO welterweight title in Nicaragua, where she won via a fourth round TKO. But because the weight cuts were very seriously hindering her ability to fight, she had to give up her title and go up to middleweight. Now, on the move up, she fought for a vacant WBO junior middleweight title in Puerto Rico, where she defeated her opponent within 11 seconds of the first round. Now, that is pretty good. I mean, she must have been hammering that girl like crazy for her to beat her in the first round. So, for a few years, she went on and she fought some more. She faced one opponent at least twice during her career. One Miss America Perez, when she fought her back in 2011, on January 11th and March the 31st in the same year. Now later on, she went pretty much about 13-0 when she had her first loss during her career. That was around February of 2013 when she faced Oxa Castillo, a fighter from I think Dominican Republic, and Castillo beat her by really much it was a second round TKO for the taking Gabriel's WBO junior middleweight title. Now, in that same year, Hannah, she discovered she was pregnant. So for a while, she sat out for most of the 2014, and she became a mother and had her daughter around December of that year. Now, when she returned, she went on a 5-fight winning streak, where she won a couple more titles, and even avenged her loss to Oxana Castillo within around 20, where she won the WBO junior middleweight title, and that year, in 2016, she won the WBO super welterweight. United the both her titles and the world champion title. Now, during her career, but mostly in July 2019, she took another loss when she lost against Clarissa Shields, when both Shields fought for the vacant one WBA title and an inaugural IBF middleweight title. Now, after that, she fought a couple more fights. She fought an Australian fighter by the name of Dreyer. And then in 2019, she was asked if she was interested in helping with refugees and other immigrants who were, who had issues. She herself, as she was told, she said she was 5 years old. She came out that she was sexually abused as a child. So she was appointed by the UN High Commission for Refugees to help combat hysteria, growing climate of xenophobia. As you know, in America, there's this total anti-immigrant bias because people feel like, well, they don't belong in this country. But this is the funny thing: America is a country of immigrants. I mean, and anybody can, and there's always been the story that you can come from anywhere, come to America and make yourself out of something. I mean, look at guys like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Look at several other people who came, like, even the funny thing is, Look at the current president. His grandfather came from Germany and made money and success and built off for his family. So but that's not a here or there. Now you know Gabriels fought some very well-known fight competitors during her time as a fighter. She fought Clarissa Shields, as you know, and then she also fought Callie Reese. She fought Oxina Castillo twice. Now, Oxina was the one who gave her first loss, and then she fought her a few years later where she defeated her. Now they're 1-1. So there's possibly maybe a future, legacy fight between those two. Also, she fought some legends such as Dakota Stone and Yvonne Reese. Now, I think she's a great fighter and a very beautiful lady. And I hope to see her more competition this year in 2020. Now, is it possible maybe a rematch between her and I see possibly a rematch between her and Clarissa Shields. Maybe, like I said, a third fight between her and Castillo. And also, you still got fighters like let's say maybe Fanshawe Cruz. There's also was a long time of talk between a fight between her and Cecilia Brækhus. But the thing is, I think it'd be hard for her to drop down to welterweight because she had difficulties, and Brækhus don't want to go up past welterweight, so that fight may not even happen. But she's a great fighter. My man Coach Harris has interviewed her before in the past. We hope maybe this year she can pop up and do some more interviews. We'll see how she's doing. But like I said, if you're a fan of hers, I think she has a social media platform. I don't think she has a Facebook. She used to have one, but she deleted it a long time ago. But you can send her best wishes maybe on Twitter, also maybe Instagram, whatever you can. If you know where you can find her, just say a happy birthday to her. So anyway, I will say this for me again as a fan of hers. I want to wish her a happy birthday, and we hope to see you again for 2020. It's your man George Page. Like, subscribe. Don't like, don't subscribe. I'm out.